on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
Well, Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. If that is something you celebrate, we're very excited today. We're in the mood to get festive.
Yeah, we are in the city of Puerto Plata. We came to visit just for a little bit of a day trip. It might come as a shock to some of you as we travel a lot, but this is our first Christmas outside of Canada and obviously our first Christmas in a tropical location. So if you happen to be new around here, my name is Anna and Trevor is behind the camera. We are the Delightful Travelers. We have been in the Dominican Republic for about 2-ish months now. We have full intentions of spending the majority of the winter in this beautiful country. In the past, we have actually done some Christmas videos a few years ago. We were in Europe and did some Christmas markets. It was so amazing. Last year, we were in lockdown in Canada, so we did some cooking videos of places we've been in the past. It was a lot of fun, but this is super exciting. Christmas in a tropical, warm location with palm trees.
So I have to say, I'm very impressed already with just how decorated this area is. We're right in the Central Park in here in Puerto Plata, and take a look at these reindeer. They're enormous.
They are,
giant.
and they're gold.
I even noticed one of them has a red nose as well.
So they might have Rudolph, but my only critique is that there's only 4 of them. How many are there supposed to be? Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Vixen, and then Rudolph? So 9 really in total.
Oh my god,
there's only 4.
How do you know the reindeer so well?
The song.
So check this out, there's all these colorful little huts around the square here. I'm just really digging the vibe. Believe it or not, this is our first time coming into the area here in Puerto Plata. This is the historic area. As I said, it's Central Park, but I'm really digging the vibe. You probably can hear the music in the background. It can be really loud, but it's a lot of fun. It's like festive fun. All right, I'm gonna check what this is all about. A guy on a horse. Pretend horse there. It's a donkey?
I'm not sure.
But this is neat. Look at this big structure.
Yeah,
it's like a gift, huh? Like a big...
It's like a whole bunch of gifts with like bows on the top, and it does have lights. And they're actually, I think maybe the only ones I've actually seen lit up. But of course, at nighttime, it would look really cool in here.
Well, it's almost like a little maze in here. You can kind of go from present to present. It's very, very cool. What do you think?
Come with me. I think I have a very good idea for a tropical Christmas thing, maybe, sort of.
Ah, I think I might know what she's up to over here.
So you can get fresh coconuts pretty much everywhere. They obviously grow on all the trees here, palm trees. Did you know that? Palm tree is a coconut
There's
tree.
no shortage of palm.
Exactly. When you're on the beach, people are selling them on the streets. But oddly enough, as much time as we typically spend in warm locations, we hardly ever do this. I don't know why.
Well, let us know how this little guy tastes. Look, you can see the hole
good.
there.
I kind of wish it was a little bit colder, but of course that would mean they have to put these in like a fridge or something. But otherwise, it's delicious.
This guy is heavy. It's one of the heavier coconuts that I have held for sure. But one thing I want to just touch on really quick. So we're curious how many of you guys watching travel during Christmas. So in Canada, I don't feel though it's quite as common to say in the States. It feels like whenever we talk to our US friends and we tell them this is our first time away for the holidays and Christmas, they're always shocked. They're like, what? Why don't you go away for the holidays? But in Canada, I don't think it happens as much, and I'm very curious to why. I wonder if it's something to do with American Thanksgiving, because I know that's a much, much bigger deal than Canadian Thanksgiving, and it's also closer to the holiday here in December, so I don't know. We're just curious what you guys think.
Can I just point out again how much I'm enjoying the Christmas decorations that are in this square? They feel like they're a little bit of like traditional combined with like tropical. So you have those huts and they're all like different colors but more tropical colors that kind of match the buildings around the square. But then you have like this kind of walkway thing that's traditional Christmas colors. It's got lights around it. It's really, really pretty.
Well, 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 look what we found.
Yeah, I guess you can't have a big square that's decorated for Christmas and not have a Christmas tree. We found it. It's over in this corner. It's beautiful and it's also very festive. And I don't think we mentioned that because we're down here renting an apartment, we of course don't have any Christmas decorations. We didn't really want to spend money on that, but we'd just leave down here and not be able to take with us or decorate, you know, it just seemed like a waste of money basically. So it makes it feel a little bit more festive to be able to come out and find really cool decorations like a tree.
And can I just point out that this thing is at least 30 or 40 feet tall.
It's very, very tall.
Whoa, look at this. This is an alley that is completely
Yeah,
pink.
so we heard about this. There's a few interesting streets in downtown Puerto Plata, and one of them is all pink.
I can safely say we've never been on a little street that was all pink.
Entirely pink, especially this pink. It's
I
super
know.
pink. It's very cute.
What's unique about it is it's just like a really narrow little alley.
alley.
So look at the color of us right now in the camera. Everything just has this tint, this hue. It's really cool. We're making a YouTube video, not an Instagram post.
This isn't what you want to put on Instagram?
I know, look at this.
Perfect square.
It is
already.
kind of cool. It has the likes. I mean, you can leave a comment. Maybe they should leave us a comment and a thumbs up.
Or maybe you should follow us on Instagram.
So we realize this alley isn't the most Christmassy, but I mean, if you're coming,
Pink isn't Christmassy?
if you're coming to Puerto Plata, this is a must. This is
Yeah,
really cool.
it's really cool. I think there's another really cute street that we're gonna go visit after this. But speaking of like pink not being Christmassy, Trevor, do you consider yourself an overly Christmassy person?
So I think some people, maybe because we're here, think we're not. We do like Christmas, but I'll tell you what we don't do. And we're home in Canada, and it's starting to get cold. We're not people that put up the tree in November. Are you guys November tree people?
Yeah, we're definitely not. We usually wait until at least December 1st to put our tree and decorations
even then,
up. But
no,
even then,
we
it's
push
pushing
that.
it.
I think we push it usually a week or two. Curious what you guys do in the holiday season, but one thing we never do is put the tree up in November. No way.
No.
Well, we have found another street, and there's something that you can't not notice.
Umbrellas. This seems to be becoming a thing around the world to do a street with all the colorful umbrellas. They've done one here in Puerto Plata. Also, just like the Pink Street, is very, very pretty. On a side note, I think we maybe timed our visit poorly today. We didn't look at the cruise ship schedule, and I've seen a lot of walking tours. You can see one cruise ship, huge cruise ship down the end of the street. I also saw a carnival, people walking around. So maybe we should have looked at the schedule.
But as you say this, it's pretty empty behind you.
Okay.
So there seems to be different groups.
Pockets.
Okay, there is one more thing that I want to bring up. With all this Christmas and holiday talk, you're never going to believe it. One of us has a birthday on Christmas Day. Not Christmas Eve, not Boxing Day. I mean Christmas Day, and it's not yours truly.
It's me! So something I guess exciting for me to be down here is that normally, we spend Christmas at home in Canada, we're with family, there's lots of stuff going on. We don't really get to celebrate a birthday.
No.
It kind of gets overlooked. So maybe this year, we'll just forego Christmas entirely and celebrate my birthday.
It's going to be kind of like that.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It'll be
Anna's
your day.
birthday. Forget Christmas, it's all about Anna.
So we just came over to this place called Kaffe, and it looks like an old house. There's old Victorian furniture in here, beautiful tiles, and there's lots of Christmas decorations as well. There's little trinkets. There's a whole courtyard, and there's like Christmas balls hanging from the palm trees. What a special place this is.
So after walking around the hot streets for a couple of hours, we decided we needed a little bit of a pick-me-up. We ordered, I guess, the most festive drink we could come across. This is a Baileys Frappuccino. I think Baileys is maybe the most Christmassy liqueur you can get, I would say. You guys can maybe debate that if you want to, but I think, in my opinion, it's definitely up there.
It looks like it's going to be very good. No calories in this, clearly.
No calories, no, it's clearly no calories at all. This is very, very healthy, but oh, that is so good. Oh my goodness.
The question I have is, can you actually taste the Baileys as it comes through?
It does. This is the nice thing about Baileys is that it doesn't taste like too alcohol-y, like it's not too strong. Probably a dangerous thing. But it just tastes really, I guess that Irish cream flavor. It's a little bit sweet, but not too sweet. It's super cold, which is perfect on a hot day like today.
All right, I'm gonna try this guy out. Ooh, baby. That is good. It's actually getting quite loud in here. A whole tour group just walked in after we had the whole place to ourselves. But I want to talk a little bit about this Christmas for us, and specifically commitments. Because we don't have decorations at our rental or condo that we're renting, we don't have a lot of obligations. We don't have to be anywhere. There's no specific times. It's just going to be a very lazy, a very beachy Christmas full of palm trees. We will buy some Baileys for our apartment because there's going to be lots of that.
It's funny how many people just came in here. We literally had this place to ourselves for probably 20 minutes. We went around and got all the B-roll that you saw just a minute or so ago. Sat here for a little while, waited for our drink. It was super quiet. Now there's a big group here. Anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit more about what Trevor was just talking about. Don't get the wrong idea. Like, we love spending Christmas at home. That's why we've done it for years and years and never been away for Christmas. We love being with our families. But at the same time, it's like there's parties, there's certain times you have to be, you know, like dinners, be here at 2 o'clock, be the next day at 4 o'clock, and you're always trying to plan things and figuring out how logistically things are going to work. This year, no planning. We're just going to like, maybe we'll make some, you know, plan some meals in advance and figure out what we want to eat. But other than that, we're just going to like be on the beach, be by the pool, hang out with some friends if we want to, or not. So we've just come down to a place called the Malecon. It's, I think, the boardwalk area. It's right on the water, and as far as I know, this boardwalk or Malecon goes quite a few kilometers. I think you could easily like get quite a bit of exercise if you did it. In a future video, we'll definitely come back to this area, to Puerto Plata, to the old area, and to this waterfront area as well, and do a proper explore video that's not Christmas focused. But as you'll see behind me, there is a Puerto Plata sign. So this part of the city is really colorful. I mean, it is extra vibrant, and it's also a lot bigger in this section than I thought it would be. Yeah, there's quite a few streets, very colorful, very colonial, got beautiful architecture. Reminds me a little bit like Old San Juan or something like that. We just came back over to the little pink alley, the pink street, because when we were here earlier in the video, we saw a very cool looking little bar right on the street here, so we thought we'd go check it out. I mean, we need another drink. We just had a coffee. It's time to get another drink. Well, here we are. We thought we'd finish off with a little Dominican drink.
It looks like a shot. Well, it is in a shot glass, but this is called a Mama Juana.
Mama Juana, and it's a very typical Dominican drink. It is made with red wine, rum, honey, and some special herbs, apparently. And when we ordered it, they actually laughed at us. I think it's considered kind of an aphrodisiac. So
I think it is. However, it seems to be a very typical Dominican drink. So let's give it a try. You know, I don't think you're supposed to shoot the whole thing, but if there's Dominicans watching, please do absolutely let us know.
That's actually really good. This actually tastes Christmassy. I did not expect that. It's got like nutmeg or something in it. Does not taste like cinnamon-y or nutmeg?
It does taste like cinnamon.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we didn't even know that. We were like, what are we going to do at the end of the video?
Yeah, we didn't expect it to be Christmassy, but even better. It almost tastes like a mulled wine. But
yeah, so I highly suggest if you can get a Mama Juana, wherever you're at in the world, you should try one. I think the ingredients are basic, but yeah, cheersies.
Cheers.
To another great year.
Another great Christmas, hopefully.
I just want to say thanks to each and every one of you for following along. As always, we hope you are safe and having a great holiday if you celebrate Christmas. If not, we hope you are great either way, but we're having a lot of fun here in the Dominican Republic.
Lots more to come, and cheers to 2022.
2022 is on the way, and we got some big plans, and it still feels so good to be on the road.
All right, guys, that's it.
From Puerto Plata, wishing you delightful travels.
See you soon.